Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to my bathroom. Hopefully it's not too echoey in here. I put a dog bed in here to reduce the echo a little bit. So today's video, I'm gonna be doing a pool day makeup look. Now, more of a pool party kind of makeup look, if you will, because I am gonna be wearing foundation. But today's video is very exciting. It is sponsored by Walmart. So all the beauty products that I'm gonna be using today are from Walmart. Everything from hair to makeup to body stuff. Walmart does carry a lot of my favorite drugstore brands, so many different products, but they also have a lot more brands online. This I did not know that they carried at Walmart. This is the Unite 7 Seconds Detangler Leave-In Conditioner. I've been using this since I went platinum. This is a really good detangling spray. So I was pretty excited to see that this was on there. But they just have a ton of different brands and a ton of different beauty products, so definitely go check it out. Also, when I ordered my stuff online, it literally took 1 day to get here, which I was just like, what? I don't think I've ever had that fast of shipping in my whole life. So really great shipping and a huge beauty selection. So I'm gonna show you guys pretty much starting with hair to makeup, a little bit of body. We're gonna go ahead and get started. So one reason why I love this detangler in particular is because it doesn't weigh down my hair at all. I have pretty fine, thin hair and it doesn't make it greasy. So that's one of the reasons why I really like it, and you can't overuse it because sometimes you're just like, you know what, I need a little bit more today. So spray some of this in your wet hair, brush it out. I brush my hair like a baby basically because I don't want any breakage. And my platinum journey is at an end now. I won't be bleaching my hair anymore, so it's a little sad, but the time is here. And I'm gonna let it grow, although I'm pretty sure I've been saying that I'm gonna let my hair grow for the past like 4 months. I keep cutting it, mainly because it gets to that awkward stage where it just wants to flip out a lot, you know? All nice and detangled. And this stuff is also great to use to put in your hair before you go swimming. If you submerge your hair, I usually try not to, but you know, sometimes you just give up. All right, so now I'm just gonna blow out my hair. Oh, just wait. Oh, I can't wait till it gets a little longer. Then I'm gonna be a Hanson brother officially. So my hair is dried out. Now I'm gonna show you guys how I do kind of a texturized pony. What I like to do is just take the very top layer all around my hair. So that's essentially here. And then I'm gonna pin the rest back like so. I'm gonna be curling my hair with this curling wand. This is the Bedhead Curly Pops. Is that not the cutest name you've ever heard in your life? And we're just gonna start up here. I really like to get up close to the base as possible. Now this is a 1-inch tapered wand. I find for my length hair right now, 1 inch is pretty much the best size for me. If I do anything much smaller than that, you know, my hair will kind of be like this. Anything bigger and it just doesn't fit on my hair. So I'm just gonna be adding some curls to the base. I don't really worry too much about the ends of the hair because it's gonna be up anyway. I'm pretty surprised that I still have tendrils. Now, don't get me wrong, I do have breakage, which is why I am no longer bleaching my hair, but all my tendrils are still intact, which I'm really happy about. I'm also currently going through my semi-annual shedding where I just lose a lot of hair. Now this has happened on keto, off keto. This happens to me no matter what, like usually once or twice a year where I just lose a lot of hair in the shower. Now if you want a little bit more of a relaxed curl, take the wand and then you put a lot of space in between the bends, if that makes sense, in between each wrap. Especially up in the front, I don't like a lot of activity, just So I like to use these, which I know is crazy. If you have a lot of hair, if you have thick hair, you're probably like, girl, what? This is what I use to tie up my hair, one of the Clear Goody elastics, just because I feel like it almost keeps it upright. Whereas if I use a regular ponytail, sometimes it drags down. Probably because I don't have a lot of hair in general. But I stretched out a little bit, leave all the hair that I had just curled up in the front. Take all this hair and I just start kind of pulling it back. I definitely like a more messy-ish kind of look. Now with all these pieces, I have some blonde bobby pins. I take this side, whatever hair I don't want out as a tendril. So that way you can still see some of the texture in the hair. If I pulled it all back into the ponytail, it would lose some of the texture. And then I just bobby pin it in here. And I even pull out the bottom pieces in the very back just because they're still really short. I feel like it's cute to have them out. Okay, so I'm gonna let my hair rest for a little bit. I might come back and touch it up because sometimes when it's this clean, it can be a little bit hard to curl. So there we go. Now it's time for the face, and I'm gonna go ahead and pull these tendrils back a little bit. I know they can be a little distracting. It's a lot of tendril going on here.
Black smooth.
We just tuck them back a little bit. First things first, whether you're gonna be outside all day or even not outside all day, it's very important to wear sunscreen. So I'm gonna start with sunscreen. This is the Neutrogena Hydro Boost Water Gel Lotion. This one is really, really nice. I've worn this several times. What I like about this formula is it's very hydrating. It almost feels like a moisturizer for your face, and it smells really, really good. So I'm gonna apply this and rub it into the skin. And it makes you look really dewy also. You know where I always forget to put sunscreen is my ears. I'm gonna put some on your ears too.
You know where I forget to put it?
Everywhere?
On my body.
You never put sunscreen on. John never puts sunscreen on, you guys. All right, so I let this sit for a few minutes before I move on to the makeup, just because it is so hydrating. Let it kind of absorb into the skin. To prime, I'm gonna be using the e.l.f. Oil Control Primer. This is a mattifying primer, something that I like to use when I'm gonna be outside all day, especially in my T-zone. My T-zone, look at that. My T-zone really just likes to get into that oiliness, you know? So whatever I can do to just minimize a little bit, I'm here for it. All right, so I've got everything pretty much absorbed into the skin here, and I'm gonna move on to foundation. I'm already ready to go here. This is the Maybelline Dream Urban Cover. This is a full coverage makeup that has SPF 50 in it. I feel like with full coverage products, you can definitely just use less to kind of thin it out a little bit. You could also mix it with something else, but I'm just gonna use this and apply maybe a little bit less. Buffing it out also helps to kind of thin it out a bit. If I'm going out, I do like to apply something all over my face just to even out my complexion, because my face is definitely a little bit more red than the rest of me. This brush is bomb too, just saying. Just saying. The next step is where I do like a little bit more coverage. This is the Revlon Photo Ready Candid Concealer in the shade Bisque. I'm gonna do some concealing with this product here. And I'm just kind of buffing out the concealer in all the areas that I would conceal, plus on my eyelids. Buff, buff, buff. And I've used this concealer without any powder, and it holds up really well without powder. Another reason why, you know, on a pool day, I probably wouldn't do too much setting because it's so easy to touch up when you don't have a lot of powder on. So now I'm applying liquid highlight, and this is the Neutrogena Glow On Liquid Highlighter. This is the shade Moonlight Galaxy. I love when highlight kind of comes right in here. I'm just gonna kind of diffuse it all around here. I do want to set some of my face, the part of my face that gets really oily, and I'm gonna be using the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Pressed Powder. This is the shade Neutral Buff, and the e.l.f. Flawless Face Brush. This is kind of a flatter, fuller face brush. And I'm just gonna tap some of the powder around my nose area and right here. So just press it on, bring it right up into the T-zone, and right here on the chin. Let me just put a little bit of powder on my forehead, because that glow is only gonna get stronger throughout the day. So for blush, I like to apply blush when I'm doing like a very soft look, but I like to keep it very neutral. Lately, I've been wearing a lot of like light pink blushes, but today I'm gonna wear something that's a little bit closer to my skin tone, just to kind of flush the cheeks a little bit, but not stand out too much. This is the L'Oreal Paradise Enchanted Scented Blush in the shade Bashful, which I've used these blushes many times, and I think they're really nice. And this is the Flower Beauty brush. I believe this is the blush brush, actually. So I'm just gonna dust some of this right here. This also has a little bit of glow to it as well. And then I'm gonna use one of my favorite mascaras. I use this one all the time. This is the L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Paradise in the shade Blackest Black. And the last step of my makeup look is just a bit of lip gloss. I don't like to do a lot of lip product if I'm gonna be outside all day, something that's very easy to apply, but also something that looks fine if it completely comes off. So this is the Milani Cosmetics Nourishing Lip Plumper in the shade Soft Rose. Also very much so in the neutral family. You know, just keeping it soft, John. And are we ready to release the tendrils? I swear this part of my hair is always the hardest to curl because I don't want to curl the end at all because then it looks trage. All right, I'm doing a slight touch up here just at the root or base of the hair. Here we go. Cute. You see how you can see a little bit of bend in this? That's because I bobby pinned it in instead of putting it actually in the ponytail. It helps a lot to maintain the look of texture throughout the hair. All right, so this is the completed look, very soft and neutral. Nothing insanely bold for my makeup, but I love to have just a nice clear complexion, everything kind of evened out a little bit, but also a little bit of coverage under my eyes because as you know, that is my spot. that I like to conceal the most. So now I'm gonna pack my touch-up bag. So this is like what I would bring with me if I'm gonna be on the go. First things first is of course my lip gloss. The second product that I would bring is my beauty blender, just because like I said, I didn't set it with powder. So, you know, if you are squinting outside a lot, you just go like this. This is what I do. Obviously wash your beauty blender that night, but that is like the best way to touch up, which is another reason why I don't like to set my under eyes with a lot of product if I'm gonna be outside all day. The Flawless face brush that I use to add powder to my face, and then either that Wet n Wild powder, which is a pressed powder, but I also got this product. This is the e.l.f. matte blotting powder. So take some of that and then just kind of press it into the areas that you want to blot throughout the day. But that's usually what I do, is I'll bring my beauty blender and then a brush so I can blot if I need to blot and then buff if I need to buff. And then of course I like to bring a sunscreen with me. So I would bring this one, the Neutrogena one, especially for my neck décolleté area, my décolletage. But I also picked up this one from Walmart. This is the Coppertone Sunscreen Lotion. This is a glow one, so this is more for the body, but it is really pretty. It has a nice shimmer to it. If you're not quite partial to like oils, or if you want something with a little bit more protection in it, having something like this, you kind of get a little bit of both worlds, SPF and a glow. And also, I'm gonna be trying this product out. This is the SheaMoisture After Sun Body Jelly. It smells so incredibly good, and I feel like after a day of being out in the hot sun, it feels nice to put something really relaxing and soothing on your skin. So it helps to nourish the skin and also hydrate if you've been out in the sun all day. So this stuff smells really, really good. And now I think it's time to go outside and play.
Yeah.
Right? I think it's time we go float, maybe go swim with the kids, have a good time, have a fresca. All right, you guys, so that wraps up today's video. This is my really lightweight pool glam featuring all products from Walmart. So I'll have everything linked down below. Anyway, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and thank you so much for watching. Today I'm gonna be... I just get so loud when I'm doing an intro.
That's an action.
Oh, wait. Don't grab the handle, it's hot.
Hold the silver.
I know you like to do that. Choo choo. I can't see. We got a nice even oh my god, a little pigeon. Come on, man. Oh yeah? Get the hell out of here, huh? I don't know. I'm so dumb.